What's going on, Mount Vernon? We're here with Lindsey Arnold, a body by LJA. It is Tuesday night, which means what?
Turn up.
Fitness. So, first of all, tell us how you got into this. How did you even come up with this concept?
Oh man. Okay. So I've been teaching some sort of group fitness since 2019. I had my daughter in July of 2018 and started getting into fitness. And then my very first certification, if you guys remember who Sean T is, it was actually an insanity program that I was certified through. So that's where it started. Classes went from the park to my garage to the Painted Cowgirl Market to FemFit. And then whenever I was at FemFit, we opened up a different shop. And I actually invited Kenzie Dykes to come put on a dance class for us. And she did for a few months, and then she left us and moved away to Greece for a while. So she started it, and then I just took off with it.
So, like, how do you balance strength, cardio, and fun?
Okay.
All in one.
Yeah. So I actually will say I take one piece of that out. So strength has got to be separate. Okay. If you really want to focus on strength and building muscle, you have to focus on that and that separately from your cardio. Not that lifting can't be fun. I love to lift. On Saturdays, we now have a class called Work, WERK, and we incorporate mostly lifting with some dancing. But if you're looking to build that strength, you really got to focus on progressive overload and getting close to failure. So on my Tuesday nights are just dance. So Tuesday nights where you're going to get your good cardio session. I mean, nobody really likes to go for a run. So come here and come dance and get your cardio in here. And fun comes from the playlist. Simple as that.
So we say dance. And so most women hear dance and they go, oh my God, I gotta dance. So how do you balance out with the fact that you have new people and you have experienced people in your class? So how do you balance that out with newcomers and versus experience already in your class?
Right, because it is a fine line, because my regulars that come all the time, they don't want to do the simple choreo every single week or all simple choreo or the same choreo every week. I am certified through Turn Up Dance Fitness. Tansy is the founder of that, and she drops new choreo every single month. So I would say 90% of my class is focused on her choreo, with thrown in some line dancing and thrown in some original choreo on my behalf. So at the beginning of every class, I give a little spiel about how this is your hour for yourself and it's a judgment-free zone. And that mostly means no judging of yourself, because everybody's worried about what they look like. So I make sure that everybody understands that it's at your own pace, and step touch is always acceptable if you're not able to catch on. I will show before like a more complicated choreo, I will show a few moves so that at least everybody's on the same page as to what to expect. And I tell everyone just to give themselves grace. And if it's something that they enjoy, keep coming back and they'll catch on.
So this kind of like a part two to that question. You have, different body types of all different people. Um, how do you welcome women that feel like they have a bigger body frame and they feel like, oh, I'm a little more embarrassed to maybe dance or shake around or whatever you guys do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of expand on that a little bit. So I get messages, multiple messages a week from all body types, itty bitty girls to plus size girls. And the crazy thing is I see it across all body types, right? I see that they're anxious, they're nervous, they're stuck in their head, or they don't want to get in the picture because they're nervous what somebody at work might say. And I just tell them that, we're here. Every time somebody walks in, I say, hello, friend, or I'll say, hello, new friend, just try and make them feel welcome. And I think what has drawn, I guess, the different body types is just who my regulars are and who they've attracted.
So looking at this whole picture, how long you've doing this, what is the biggest accomplishment that you see right now to date since you started doing this?
Okay, so I have a couple of things for this. So one of them last year was a girl that sponsored a conference ticket for another woman, and she told me that she just wants someone else to experience the welcoming that she felt, that she hadn't been in like a circle of women before that felt so welcoming, and she wanted to give that to someone else. And that really hit hard for me because that's my past as well. And then the other thing that pops in my mind whenever you say that is one of my regulars, there's a song that's really cardio intense and requires a lot of stamina. There was that song she wasn't able to get through start to finish whenever she first started coming. And after a few months, she started requesting that song. I'm getting chills because she was able to get through it and she was really proud of herself.
That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So, like, dance fitness, it seems like something you're really. I've recorded her class, guys, a bunch of times, so I can tell you that the look on her face is like it's the best thing that maybe for that particular moment in her day. If dance fitness was a superpower, what would it be for you?
What would it be for me? I think I would be like the confidence igniter. Um, One, I think everyone feels welcome, or I try to make everybody feel welcome when they come. But I've been told many, many times that I've believed in someone before they believed in themselves. And I think just being myself, being energetic, not being afraid to wear the pink socks and the pink hat and the pink things and the pink tattoos, and to be myself as a professional in my other things that I do in life. I think just by being myself, I'm able to pull that out of everyone else so that they feel confident to do that as well.
Okay, so let everybody know where they can get dance fit with you.
All right.
Where exactly they can be, what time they need to be here, the location, and all that.
Okay, so if you're going to work out with me, Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m., we got dance fitness. Again, that's that cardio class. Saturday at 9 a.m., we have work class, and that is heavily lifting focused. We warm up and cool down to a dance song, and we might have one or two other dances thrown in there. And then I got to shout out my girl Kenzie on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. She has a choreo class. That class is much different than mine. In that one, she takes like about a minute from one song and she breaks down choreo. And by the end of it, y'all are performing that stuff.
Okay, now something we didn't mention is she also has a women's conference. Now, I know that that's, a few months away, guys.
Not that far, not that far.
But can you just kind of like elaborate on that just a little bit?
Yes. So it's August 1st and it's going to be out east of Mount Vernon. Tickets are on sale right now. They are $50. May 1st, they're going to go up to $60. That day is one of my favorite days of the year where we just get to all come together and hang out, eat good food, have good friendship, good fellowship, good community. We're going to hear from a great speaker. We're going to get a good workout in. And this year we got a pool party going on and a little fancy dinner at the end to end our night. I'm very, very excited for this year.
Yeah, guys, I filmed it the last, I think this year 4. I do.
This is year 4. You've been there every year.
And it's awesome, guys. I'm like a fly on the wall. I try not to talk, but it's awesome. That's all I got to tell you. It's awesome. Can you give them the address to the studio here?
Yep, the studio is 2225 Broadway Street here in Mount Vernon.
Guys, this is what's going on Mount Vernon. I've been with Lindsey Arnold. As you see, cars are pulling in for her Tuesday night class. Catch you guys on the next one.